Earth's retaliation was so savage the galaxy went silent. HFY Sci-Fi story. The galaxy once believed humanity to be small and predictable, a young species bound to one world with fragile ships and divided voices. Observers watched Earth with mild curiosity and faint condescension. Ancient councils recorded human history as a short line of conflicts followed by rapid learning. Merchants traded cautiously, diplomats spoke slowly as if teaching children, and the great powers assumed that time would shape humans into something manageable. The galaxy failed to understand was memory. Humanity remembered every wound, every broken promise, every vanished colony ship, every unanswered call that faded into cosmic noise. And while other species archived pain as data, humans carried it as story, as warning. As fuel, the first strike against Earth came from a coalition that saw opportunity in human expansion. A border dispute turned into an orbital blockade, then into a surgical bombardment meant to force surrender. Cities burned under silent beams, satellites shattered like glass, and billions watched the sky turn hostile. The coalition expected panic and collapse. Instead, they found stillness across Earth. Emergency councils dissolved into unified command. Rival nations synchronized defense grids, old enemies shared targeting data, and human fleets that had never trained together formed patterns as if rehearsed for generations. The galaxy saw a species stop arguing and start remembering. Admiral Hale stood before a projection of ruined coastlines and fractured stations, his face calm, his voice steady. He did not shout, he did not threaten. He simply ordered survival. Human industry shifted within days. Factories retooled, civilian vessels armored. Research vaults unlocked designs once considered unethical or too dangerous. The line between civilian and soldier blurred not through fear, but through resolve. The coalition pressed harder, believing resistance would crack. Instead, their scouts vanished, their supply lines went dark, and their long-range sensors began returning echoes that made no sense. Humans did not rush forward in bright fleets. They faded, they scattered, they learned. Small strike groups appeared in unexpected systems, hitting fuel depots, relays, and data hubs. Always leaving survivors, always leaving records. The survivors told the same story. They were not hunted by rage, but by precision. Human commanders studied alien doctrine and turned it against them. They mirrored tactics just long enough to expose weaknesses, then abandoned imitation and introduced chaos. Mines that drifted like debris, drones that mimicked friendly signals, weapons that disabled rather than destroyed, leaving enemy crews alive to spread fear. Fear traveled faster than ships within months. Neutral systems closed borders, trade slowed, and the coalition fractured under suspicion, each member fearing betrayal or hidden human agents. Meetings turned hostile, votes stalled, and while the galaxy argued, Earth prepared on Luna, beneath layers of stone. Engineers activated the Forge, a project older than the first human jump drive, designed not for conquest, but for last defense. It consumed resources at terrifying speed and produced vessels unlike any seen before. Ships without visible weapons, hulls dark and unmarked. Driven by engines that bent local space with unsettling grace. Captain Rook commanded the first of these ships. He had grown up under alien broadcasts that mocked human limitations. Now he watched stars fold as his vessel moved, silent and unseen. His orders were simple. Show them consequence. The retaliation began not at the front lines, but at the heart of coalition power. Data centers vanished in synchronized outages. Archives corrupted beyond recovery. Entire cultural records erased in seconds. Humans did not target populations. They targeted memory, identity, and command. Panic followed without records. Without trust in communication, coalition worlds fell into chaos. Trade collapsed. Navigation failed. An ancient species who prided themselves on stability found themselves lost within their own borders. Then came the message. It appeared on every remaining channel, translated perfectly, delivered without threat or flourish. A single human envoy spoke, standing alone against a neutral backdrop, and explained what had happened. Earth would not occupy worlds. Earth would not enslave species. Earth would remove the ability to wage war against it. Permanently, the galaxy laughed. Briefly then, the stars began to go quiet.